Hello everyone, this is Natalie, FPL_Pari on Twitter, and here I am to talk about my final game week. So I don't know if you have been really following all my videos, but the story is this. I am part of the FPL Black Box Apprentice, as you know, and I had this gap, this thing that I was trying to get closer to the score of the legendary Mark Suthers of FPL Black Box. And at one point, I was just about 20 or 30 points behind him. And I thought that I could close down, sort of narrow the gap further and sort of get close to him. That would give me a bit of a kick. Um, but by game week 36, he had actually absolutely shot ahead. He had gone to about 65 points ahead of me, and he was no more within touching distance. So I was thinking, all right, that's done. What's done is done. But anyway, let me try and narrow the gap. So I kept mentioning this in previous videos as well. And I kept talking to all of you and saying, I want to narrow the gap down a bit. I'm not going to get anywhere close to him, but I'm going to narrow down the gap a bit. Um, and in game week 37, I played my free hit. So that free hit week, what a couple of players like Richarlison, Vardy, Madison got me a lot of points. And I got 40 points more than Mark did. So from 65 points, the gap had come down to 25 points. I was very happy. Um, so I thought, okay, 25 points. Maybe I can narrow it down still further in the last week. Now, in the last week, neither of us had any chips left. So we took our chances, we took our hits. So I took two hits and obviously a -8. And so did Mark. I brought in Son, Madison, and Wilson. Now, Son, obviously, everybody said Salah to Son, but Madison, I brought in because of his form in 37. In 37, he had absolutely hauled for me. So I said, this chap is in form, let's take him. And Wilson, because I realized that Newcastle was one of the teams with a very good fixture. So I said, okay, let's get somebody from Newcastle, and Wilson is obviously there, a good bet from that team. So that's what I did. And I was keeping my fingers crossed. And, that day when the games were on for game week 38, I was really sick. So I had fever and I was checking my temperature and I was taking medicines and that night. So I know the games are in the evening for people in the UK, but those are actually at night for us because we are ahead in terms of the time zone. So it's almost midnight by the time the games are, sort of getting over. So there I was, sick in bed, with medicines, the thermometer next to me. And sporadically I would be checking the my points. And by the time the games ended, and this is almost midnight, I am sort of 10 points behind Mark. I had got 15 points more than him in that game week. So I was happy. I said, okay, I'll probably get a couple more bonus points, and so will he. So the gap is going to be more or less the same. And I was happy. I mean, for me, who is an absolute novice and has never seen even like anything to do with football or FPL before this, to get even within 10 points of the legendary Mark Southerns is a big deal. And I was happy. And then a couple of hours later, I see this tweet by Az where he says, at FPL Pari, you've beaten FF Scout Mark. And I said, what? Wait, this is probably a mistake. Like, this is a calculation error or the app has goofed up or something. So I rushed and I opened my PL app and I see 13 bonus points. There's James, there's Matip, there is Kulusevski, there's Madison, and there is Wilson. 3 bonus points each, and 2 bonus points, and 13 bonus points. So I beat Mark by literally just 3 points, just literally 3 points. And I thought, oh my god, like seriously, like it was almost like I couldn't believe it for a few minutes. It was crazy, and I said, "Oh my god, how can this be?" And then my husband woke up in the wee hours of the morning, and I'm telling him, "Guess what? I beat Mark." And he says, "What?" I did. And he's probably thinking I'm in delirium or something. And he says, "What?" I said, "No, no, I did. I beat Mark Suthers." So yeah, so that was that. And I gave me a huge kick, and I was very happy about it. And a couple of days ago, then my husband did this really sweet thing. I got this carton that delivered at home, this little box came, and I open it to find this little custom made trophy, which I've tweeted about. I don't know if you've seen my Twitter. So I'm going to put it close to the camera so you can try and read this. So, oh, okay, this light is reflecting off, but you should be able to read it now. So it says FPL Curry, 2472 points for finishing above FF Scott Mark in your first season. So he was so happy about it. He made this whole little custom made trophy for me. So he ordered this online. So, yeah, so that's the story of how I got, ahead of someone that famous. But yep. So all so this is what I just wanted to share with all of you, the whole thing, the nail biting finish I had to my first FPL season ever. So yeah, I'll keep coming up with more videos later, of course. But do comment on this video. Do write to me on Twitter. You know I love communicating with all of you, and I want to respond to all your tweets and your comments. So let's catch up again. I will make more videos, probably slightly longer videos about turning points, about the things that happened to me in this season, things I went through. So I will come back with more videos and enjoy the break, do other things as compared to all the deadlines every weekend. Do other things, have fun, and I'll see you again in my next video. And let's catch up again on the next. And of course, all the best for the next season when it starts. In the meanwhile, enjoy your break. Take care. Ta-ta. Bye bye.